My name is Alex Wain, and I'm the academic editor for the Islam section of the St. Andrew's Encyclopedia of Theology. The Islam section is made distinctive by three things. First of all, by its emic tone. It encourages submissions from Muslim authors who are writing for a Muslim audience from within the faith. Most contemporary academic studies of Islamic theology are focused on kalam, that is, on the doctrinal theology. However, because of its emic perspective, it looks at all the different disciplines within traditional Islamic thought in which a discussion of those things has taken place and counts those things as theological. So that results in a movement beyond kalam to look at related disciplines such as philosophy or tasawwuf, Sufism, mysticism, or fiqh, Islamic law. All the different disciplines in which Muslims have discussed the nature of God and humanity's relationship to the divinity. The Encyclopedia publishes articles related to all of these different disciplines and attempts to draw connections between them in the same way that classical Muslim scholars would have made, rather than holding them apart as contemporary scholarship tends to do. The St. Andrew's Encyclopedia of Theology wants to look beyond the Arab world and beyond the classical Islamic period to look throughout the Islamic world geographically, from North Africa to Central Asia to South Asia to Southeast Asia, even to the Muslim communities of China and their distinctive theological traditions. It aims to incorporate all of those things, to look beyond simply texts produced in the Arab-speaking world up until the 13th and 14th century, to go right the way up until the present time, to discuss the theological contributions of people like Shah Wali Allah or Muhammad Abdu or Hamka in Indonesia and so on, to create new articles around new issues as they evolve, whether that's in modern disciplines such as feminist theology or decolonial thought or traditional disciplines which have been around for a long time, such as fiqh. I see the encyclopedia in the future as an important world-leading academic resource throughout the world, not just in the English-speaking world, to find answers to important questions on a whole range of different subjects of central importance to the faith. We're not focused on one particular brand of Islam. We're not just focused on the classical form. We're not just focused on studies of, very conservative Salafi forms or very liberal Sufi forms. Anybody can come and look for a particular point of view and then see another opposing point of view sitting alongside it. It promotes the internal perspective in all of its different facets and aspects. A seminar series hosted at the School of Divinity brought together scholars from around the world to present their research in St. Andrews over the course of a single academic year on the different subjects. We had presentations on Islamic theology, political theology, Islamic thought in the Balkans, feminist theology, on Islamic universalism. One of the most significant things was an international conference co-organized with ISTEC, an important research institute in Malaysia, and hosted in January 2024 in Kuala Lumpur. So it brought together scholars from around the world, the vast majority of the authors for the encyclopedia, and encouraged them to discuss Islam from an interdisciplinary perspective. The encyclopedia has also co-organized a radio podcast series with IKIM in Malaysia, the Institute for Islamic Understanding, broadcast across Malaysia, Indonesia and Singapore and southern Thailand, where around 1 million listeners will be able to listen to our authors talking about their entries and the importance of their subjects and of the encyclopedia's approach to theology within the contemporary world.